All right, everyone, welcome back to my channel. So, sorry about the messy hair. I just got out of the shower, but in today's video, it's not necessarily a serious video, but kind of don't mind my little thumb. I cut my thumb on a knife. Don't suggest that. But anyway, in today's video, I just wanted to kind of discuss something that, like I said, kind of semi-serious, but not really. But it's just something that I've noticed in social media for a very long time, and I know that we all have seen it. Excuse me, has seen it, but it's not necessarily bothering me because one, I'm on social media, hence I'm making this video, so that's YouTube's social media platform, but I'm mainly on TikTok and Instagram. I do have a Facebook account, but I deleted the app, so I don't go on Facebook much anymore. Still have a Facebook account, but really don't go on there. So I'm just thinking of, since I am a big fan of like movies, TV, pretty much anything entertainment, I'm just noticing, like, and everyone noticed this, but just how crazy social media is becoming, to the point that it's blurring into this, and it always has been since, the dawn of time. First it was the little things like MySpace, and then Facebook, and then Instagram, and then Snapchat, and then now TikTok and Instagram and everything else. But it's really kind of making me a little wary of wanting to have a smartphone slash having social media, just because of the reality that social media and the overall overpowering over use of it, and how it can affect people, humans, us as human beings, and that it could affect people so much, maybe in a negative way. And for those of you that, and that's probably why so many people are having so much mental health outbreaks now, because of it, because of social media. And because it's, when you're in school, you have it face to face, verbal, you get bullied, whatever. But now, not only do you have it in person, but you're having it online. And it's just making that like line visible or invisible, whatever you want to call it, and making people that much more vulnerable. And I'm just thinking of like celebrities. Like, of course, celebrities have always had their ups and downs when it comes to like media and like paparazzi and other things, and how that line is always crossed, of how people, us, the consumers of the celebrityism, like whether it's a singer, a dancer, an actor, an athlete, whatever celebrity that you like, it's just like that. I was just thinking, like, how many more people like I am following that are celebrities and have been a celebrity for a while, and how they have to go to their platforms of Instagram or YouTube and make a video or make a post and say, hey, I am putting some boundaries here because I'm having so many people coming at me from left and right that are demanding, and like, even before social media and really before the internet, people, like, the internet is actually helping making it easier for people to find people's houses, to find these celebrities' houses. Before it was a little harder, but people, even before like internet, it was quite easy. I'm surprised at how easy some people had access or found out these celebrities' houses and were stalking them. And even celebrities were murdered before social media or the internet became a thing of making social media and stuff. And that's the thing, is that people think that just because these celebrities are celebrities, or somebody who is an influencer, that just because they are online and just because they are a celebrity, that they just give up their privacy, and that they should just give up all their rights and privacy, and to tell you, the viewer, on Instagram, on TikTok, wherever, everything that they're doing about their life. Even if it's a 10-second little video, that celebrity, that influencer, that whoever, they do not have to do any of that. What they choose to show you, just be grateful to get that. You prying and also commenting on their post, on their whatever, and saying, oh my gosh, why aren't you telling us everything? We want to know every little bit. You don't need to know everything about them. No. They deserve to have some privacy. They should have the opportunity to have some things private. And that's why a lot of them don't show off their kids online. That's why they don't generally give out like indicators of where they live, so then that way you can't come find them. Like, why do you think, in your mind, why do you think you deserve to know where that so-and-so lives? Or why do you think you need to know every little nook and cranny about their lives? You don't. Yes, they are a celebrity. Yes, they became famous. Yes, they are in the public eye. But still, they should have a little bit of dignity and respect and privacy. They should be allowed to show you or not show you things. If they don't want to show you their children, shouldn't have to show you their children. If they don't want to show you, bits and pieces and videos of their house, they don't have to do that. They may have little clips in their room or whatever, but that's about it. And these celebrities, these influencers, whoever that you idolize, they deserve the same dignity and respect that you would want. You don't want to, I'm sure you as heck don't want to have people know every little nook and cranny about your life. No, you wouldn't. That's the whole, and plus that's the whole thing of like the internet and social media, is that we're pretty much putting out what people want us to see. And for the most part, that's true for all these celebrities. But that's the thing, that's the key, is that they're putting out what they want you to see. But to an extent. Just because they're showing you certain things of their lives doesn't mean they have to show you everything of their lives. Just because they're a celebrity, just because they're this, that, and everything else, does not make them be that kind of a person to have to show you everything that they have going on in their lives. So please don't be part of the problem of these celebrities or these influencers or just everyday people that are on social media, to have them have a breakdown and have a mental breakdown. As someone who had a parent who had bipolar with a seizure disorder, I can see it firsthand of how, and he wasn't even on social media. Of course, I'm in my 30s, almost my 40s, so that can tell you right there that this was before, social media and the internet really took off. But he just with everyday things, like, it was hard for him to deal with. And to have the social media aspect of it, of people just talk, yap, and saying you should do this, you should do that, that would have made him probably break down even more. So just think that even if you weren't mentally ill before, it could make you mentally ill just because you feel like you have to be a certain way. So before you go on and type in your little comments and say, oh my gosh, what about this? Oh my gosh, what about that? Or you worry about it, about being online, don't worry about it. Because 99% of what's online is not real. What's real is the people that are on there, sure, but that's only one little sliver of their life. It's not their whole life. Don't make it your whole life. And I, with my channel here, I barely have like 1 view on each video, if that. So if this does happen to become on your feed for you to watch, I hope that this can kind of help you kind of just not feel like you are not good, you are good enough. Like, I don't want you to feel like you are worthless. Be yourself, because no one else is going to be like you but you. So please don't justify your life because of what's online. And I'm not just saying that because I am trying to make you feel better, but me as somebody, as you can see, I'm not pretty, I'm not skinny, I'm not this, that, and everything else, but I'm not making social media a thing of acceptance that I hope that one day I get famous or anything like that, because I'm just doing this for the love of it and kind of like a video diary, just for the fun of it. And if other people agree with some of the things that I like, then that's great too. And if you like the things that I have to say, great. But I'm not going to make it my whole life, and I'm not going to make it to be something else. So I hope that you guys enjoy this video. Comment down below if you have any kind of issues in your life that you want to DM me about, because I can listen. All right, bye.